What is going on, guys? It is PPS here. It's going to be my YouTube play of the day stuff. These would be my two plays for Past the Prop today, but we weren't able to get a time. So wanted to still be able to do some plays for you guys, get some questions if you guys have any, and get on with our day, get our plays in and get out. It'll be a little bit quicker than a normal Past the Prop show, just because obviously it's only me. So I believe, Stu, we did our spaces last time. I believe we both went 1-1, if I remember correctly. I believe it was a 1-1. Obviously, YouTube play of the days have been going pretty well for me, and hoping that they continue now. Obviously, last couple days have been very good in MLB, and I'm hoping that today is no different. So obviously, just kind of letting people get in here. I got about 10 of you guys in here. We appreciate you guys popping in, even though it's just me, but want to make sure I still get you guys plays out. Possible dinger in here. I don't know if I'm going to do one today. A lot of cold weather, it looks like, in a lot of these games. Not too many of them are really in the positive, at least from when I look at Ballpark Pal. There's not many of them that are really in the positive, which is not what we're looking for ideally. So thank you guys for all popping in here while we get started. And I guess we'll get it going here. If you guys, like I said, if you have any questions, that's really the biggest reason why I do this live, is so you guys can pop in for these. Obviously, spaces, we allow you to get on the microphone. Don't really have that option here. But that's what the chat's for. If you got any questions, drop them in there, and I'll do my best to get to those. So first play, you guys probably know this by now. I love fading me some Michael Kopech, and I'm going to fade him again today. I'm taking Kansas City Royals, team total over 4.5. Plus 100 DraftKings Sportsbook. Really like fading him in this spot. Obviously, so far this year, he has not been great, allowing 470 slugging to left-handed batters, 570 to righties. I obviously think that's important now that you have obviously Bobby Witt, Salvador Perez. I know Hunter Dozier and Franmil Reyes are in these lineups. They're not great, but what they can do is hit home runs. So this team is going to be, I think, good enough to get to Kopech. You look at him at home, again, over a 550 slugging. And obviously at home, it's a little bit better than playing in Royals at Kauffman. So I'd rather play in Chicago. Obviously a little bit shorter of porch. We've been seeing the ball fly out of there lately in the last couple series for the White Sox in Chicago there. One thing, too, that I want to mention is everybody talks about the Oakland A's defense or Oakland A's bullpen. It's something that comes up all the time. We always want to fade them. Guess who's number 2? The second worst bullpen is the Chicago White Sox. They don't have Liam Hendricks. They really don't have many high leverage arms there. Aaron Bummer has been getting hit around. He used to be one of their top guys. I just really like this Royals team, at least the top of this order. Obviously, I have Vinny P, my boy. I love that guy, to go along with Salvador Perez. They're playing Melendez in the outfield, allows them to have that extra bat in there. So I think that this one with Bobby Witt, all these guys, probably I'll find my way into some hit parlays with those guys. But I do really like attacking Michael Kopech. So far this year at home, 7 home runs allowed in 20 innings. Obviously, that is not a good number if you're trying to not allow runs. So a lot of power. Really, really like this spot for the Royals. And hopefully we'll be able to cash another plus money spot, because that's where I am going with for 2 plays today. So I have a plus 120 coming up here in a second. And yeah, if you, like I said, if you guys have any questions, pop them in there. G, hope all thing is going well, man. I know it's a long time coming, man. It's a long time since we've been rolling on that train there, back into actual real sports over here. So 5 minutes in, I'm going to try, like I said, 10, 15 minutes tops. Obviously, it depends if we got questions in here as well. So second play, and I am going to a little parlay over on DraftKings. This is plus 120. I think it's actually plus 121, but we'll take plus 120. That's fine with me. And I'm going to the Rays. Rays, obviously, facing off against my Brewers. Brewers are on the road in Tampa Bay. I know Adames, when he was there, would always talk about how it was tougher to see in Tropicana, and that's why the Rays are so good there, because not many teams can really see well with that batter's eye back there. at all. Really tough to see pick up the ball. And obviously, when you're facing Shane McClanahan, that's not something you really want to know. Obviously, a lefty, an elite lefty, right? We've been seeing him get mowed down by Matthew Liberatore. We've been seeing these guys get mowed down by a lot worse left-handed pitching than Shane McClanahan. I think this is a massive day for him. I don't even have I think that the books know this as well because FanDuel hasn't dropped an alternate K line yet for Shane McClanahan, which means I think they know people are going to go there. I've been talking about the Brewers versus lefties the entire year. I talked about it before even the data came out this year for it because, I mean, I'm obviously a Brewers fan. And it's been pretty dang bad, even against Jordan Montgomery when they won the game. Montgomery still ended up carrying 6 or 7. And obviously ran into a couple home run balls, and that's how they scored. So I do really like the Rays today. First 5, full game, whichever one you want. Getting a plus 120 tag on this is obviously why I like it. And obviously I will fade the Brewers against lefties forever. Obviously the Rays have a pretty good bullpen. And at home they've been unbelievable. So giving me a minus 275 just to pair with Perez because I like this Perez line. But you guys know I do not play juice. I don't play anything over minus 135 pretty much. I don't give out free plays, anything more than minus 130. So I'm going to go with Martin Perez under 2.5 earned runs. We have the Colorado Rockies away from Coors Field. We have them facing a lefty. Usually against lefties, they're actually pretty decent. At least last year they were. Bottom 5 in OPS this year versus left-handed pitching. Bottom 5 in road OPS. Obviously, both of those are in effect today. And I think Martin Perez absolutely mows these guys. I'm not going to go strikeouts because obviously he's been pitching to more contact with that cutter-sinker combo there. But a lot of soft contact here. Perez is better in Texas as well. So I'm getting the best version to fade the Colorado Rockies. I'm getting, obviously, the Rays, who have been unbelievable. I think they've lost 3 games at home so far this year. Just rolling. And obviously, I love fading me some Adrian Hauser. Dude should be a bullpen arm. I don't know why he's starting a game today, unless there's some injury news that I haven't found out about. Or I think it might be because Eric Lauer was sucking so bad that they had to move him to the bullpen and swap out Hauser, which either way, not an ideal situation for the Brewers today facing Shane McClanahan here. So have those 2 plays locked in so far today. If you guys have any questions, I would drop them right now. Obviously, I wasn't planning on being in here too long. I want to make sure that I do find a couple long shots in here today. I think there was 2 that I wanted to play here. I think it was Santander for a home run was going to be my other one. That was plus 380 on DK. And then I also wanted to play Bobby Witt for a home run as well. You can probably play him for a steal. Those are going to be my 2 things. I really like Bobby Witt today. Facing Kopech, obviously, really high leg kick from the stretch there. But I think Witt's going to give me a little bit better value than if I go to, like if you go to Sal Perez or you go to Vinny Pasquantino. If it's over plus 500 or plus 450, I would really like to get that line. I am heading over to DraftKings right now. Plus 425. Plus 320 in that. Yeah, we'll take plus 425 on Bobby Witt Jr. as well. So those will be my 2 home run spots. Those are obviously played for half a unit. I'll count that towards my record on the YouTube play of the day spots there. So those will be my 2 picks. Obviously, Santander went yard again yesterday against the left-handed pitcher. Kikuchi pitches up in the zone, so that obviously helps out a guy like Santander, who, if he puts the ball in the air, it's going a long way. We saw him yesterday hit one in Baltimore to left field, which obviously everybody knows has been moved back and is very, very hard to hit homers in. So today I'm going with all plus money spots. I think that's a lot better value on a slate like this when you have spots that you do really like. So my 4 plays for today, or 2 long shots, I guess, and 2 straight plays here, are going to be Kansas City Royals team total over 4.5 at plus 100. Just got to fade Michael Kopech in the power that he's allowing. Like I said, 570 slugging to right-handed bats. Obviously struggling at home as well. I'm going to a parlay here of Martin Perez under 2.5 runs and Rays money line plus 120. This is a DraftKings line right now, where you can get the earned run line. And then my 2 home run calls are going to be Anthony Santander and Bobby Witt to both homer. 3. These are DraftKings line exclusively. You probably can find better lines if you have MGM, Caesars. I know those guys give out really good home run lines. I know Caesars isn't the greatest book, but definitely spots for home runs that are giving out like weaker prices. So those are going to be the 4 plays today, guys. I know there's not many questions in here. Hoping to get this in and out quick so you guys can take a look, even if you're not in here live. But I appreciate all you guys for popping in. Quick video today. If you have any other questions, just drop them in the comment section after. I usually get to everything there, or my DMs over on Twitter at player_props. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. All 4 plays will be tracked here for YouTube Play of the Day spots. So have a good one. Best of luck today, and let's kill this huge Friday slate.